Greetings again, YouTube. It's Anonymous here, and we're here early today in the morning. It's about 8:30 for the second episode of the Anonymous show. So, after looking at the footage of yesterday's episode, it occurred to me a few things. Firstly, that the footage of yesterday was pretty shaky. Secondly, that the sound could have been a little better. So today we're going to focus a little bit on having it not be quite as shaky and see if we can improve the sound. I've been playing with the volume settings and whatnot. And today, once again, I thought I'd discuss some of the elements of what this channel is going to be about, some of the ideas I've been having lately. Now, in recent news, we've seen, you've probably heard about the whole GameStop news, the fact that a bunch of Redditors and gamers have basically embarrassed Wall Street to the tune of something like $70 billion. Always good news. Always good to see the top end of town getting their asses handed to them by gamers. And it got me to thinking, why is it that there isn't a stock market for social media, for creative people, be it artists, musicians and what have you? So I decided, well, I should create it. Now, off the top of my head, I'm deciding to call it the CIA 2000 or the Creative Industrial Average. We'll see how it goes. The plan for the market basically is that we get to talk about YouTubers. Could be a new YouTuber with a new channel, or perhaps an artist that no one's heard of before, recording artist, visual artist, performing artist, and talk about these people as we would, say, normal companies on your average stock markets, say the Dow Jones Industrial Average or the Nasdaq or what have you. Except in this case, the stocks are the people. So we'll see how it goes. There's a number of stocks I've been following lately in terms of YouTube, and I'd like to take a moment to discuss them. We have our first customer, a pigeon. Pigeon lives matter, people. Don't forget that. As I was saying, some of the stocks I've been keeping an eye on are the Salty Cracker channel. Shout out to the Salty General himself. He's just come back from a short break. Shout out as well to the Salt Queen and the Salty Army. Let's not forget about them. Those berserkers. Nice people. Other channels I enjoy watching, the United Spot, always funny. I think you should check them out. Who else? I think the guys that got me most interested in creating content on YouTube, the first one I definitely have to mention is A Dose of Buckley. His music reviews are the funniest things I've ever seen, especially if you haven't seen them before. You definitely have to listen to his top 10 worst song lists, and also his musical autopsies. Very funny stuff indeed. So go check him out. Now, being a bit of an artist myself, I think I'd be remiss if I didn't mention a guy by the name of John Burke, who's done some very funny John Ross impersonations. And I believe he has a new segment called Mr. Dodge's Neighborhood, which is a parody of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. So there you are, 3 stocks to watch. You might even call them stocks on the rise. Now, if you have, perhaps you're a YouTuber as well, with a new channel, you've just started, joined the community as I have, feel free to contact me or message me in the comments section, talk about your channel, and I'll definitely give you a shout out, and we'll see how we go. One of the downsides, I guess, of waking up early is you beat all the birds, but it happens. Now, yesterday we had some issues with the sound because, well, to be honest, the sound, the microphone is very sensitive, so I've tweaked the volume settings, so hopefully you don't hear every rustle of every leaf and every strong breeze as if it's a, you know, class 5 hurricane or what have you. So hopefully it's a bit better today. Let's see. Lots of noisy miners chirping in the background. It's a nice day anyway. Certainly makes a nice change of pace when you're outside and you can hear the park come to life around you, all the different birds singing and chirping away. Not a care in the world. But while it's quiet, I thought I'd discuss a few more things about the channel. One of the segments, I think I discussed this in our last episode, was the idea of reviewing books. So, the books I'll be reviewing will be the ones I've enjoyed reading. And I'll be calling this segment Required Reading. We'll see how it goes. I have a few books already that I've been reading recently. One of them is George Bush, The Unauthorized Biography by Webster G. Tarpley and Anton Chaikin. Another one is Fast Food Nation by Eric Schlosser. And another is called Moonwalking with Einstein. Apologies. It's a bit early in the morning and we're all still a bit tired. No birds yet.